everyone, welcome to Fashion Calgary. My name is Anya Basek and I'm here today with Dave Pierce, composer, producer, creative producer for Stampede Grandstand Show in Calgary. This is something new, the position that I just mentioned.
That's right. In 2014, the Calgary Stampede, which is one of it's the greatest outdoor show on earth, but it's really, it has a fantastic evening program that is the premier event of the whole Stampede, where we have fireworks and a cast of 300 or 400 people and a stage show that is a multi-million-dollar stage show that we create new every year. And the summer that we just had passed for the 2014 Stampede was the first year that I was the creative producer. Moving on forward, now we've already started in on next year's show.
Oh wow, how did that feel actually?
It's an incredible experience to see 25,000 people each night enjoying stories that we're telling on the stage, large acts, performers from the Cirque du Soleil all the way, international performers, as well as the Young Canadians, which are a young group of singers and dancers that train in Calgary as part of the Stampede's School for Performing Arts.
Wow. Well, Dave, I want to ask you a little bit more about your musical journey. How this whole thing started? Because we are at your beautiful, I have to say, beautiful house in Calgary, but I know you are traveling all over LA, New York, Vancouver. How did that happen that you became composer producer?
Well, I grew up in Calgary and I went to the 1988 Winter Olympics, and I stood on the sidelines of the Olympic Games and I heard the music that was moving everybody during those ceremonies. And I was about 14, 15 years old, and I said, that's it. That's what I want to do. The next time the Olympics come to Canada, I want to be the guy that makes the music. And so little did I know that 22 years later, I would be the guy making the music for the Vancouver Olympics.
And I have to mention you received Emmy Awards for your composing that.
That's right. I won the Outstanding Music Direction Emmy Award for the 2010 Winter Olympics.
That must feel even more special.
Oh, absolutely. It was a fantastic event. And the most special part of the entire experience was that in the category I was nominated for, I was up against David Foster, who was also the man who did the music for the 1988 Olympics, which was the germ of the idea to become the man who did the music for the 2010 Olympics.
That sounds so exciting. But Dave, also I want to ask you, throughout your career, what was the most, I'm sure there is a lot of them, but was one of the most memorable experience so far? Because I'm sure there's lots ahead.
Oh, that is a very good question. I had a fantastic experience when I was at the very end of the 2010 Olympic Games, at the closing ceremonies. A couple of days later, I had a show that I had worked on opening on Broadway in New York. And so it was just such an incredible experience to have reached a plateau in my career as far as just such a career high of being part of the Olympics and then moving on to something right after that was just so much more exciting.
Which artist do you think you had a chance to work with? Because I know you have a few of them on your list. Do you enjoy? Well, I think everyone is different and it's enjoyable experience in general, but was there any biggest challenges for you?
Well, I think the most fun and the most challenging artist who I work with is my friend Michael Bublé. And we've known each other since we were in our teens. And both of us have had these exceptional careers that we've gone on to have independently, and then in the last 5 or 6 years have come back together to be working together. And we draw, when we're working together, on such a history of music that we've enjoyed. We were both teenagers growing up listening to Frank Sinatra and Harry Connick Jr. when everyone else was listening to Motley Crue and Metallica. So it's a great connection, but he always challenges and raises the bar for me to create music with him that is so much more exciting than what just one person working on their own can do.
And one last question. Traveling a lot, still living partially in Calgary. What do you think about the city itself? You've been born here, and when it comes to cultural scene, how would you see that evolve?
Well, I think we have a wonderful start to a cultural scene in Calgary, but being such a young city, we really need to continue growing on what it is that we start instead of consistently starting over and over again. And so it's one of those interesting experiences where artists can be at the top of their field and recognized around the world and still living in Calgary, because it's a wonderful city to live in. However, it's just building on the arts is something that we need to constantly focus on.
Well, we are so happy to have you as part of our campaign and one of our 2014 ambassadors for the Portrait campaign, and we look forward to see you at the gala in November.
Thank you very much. Thank you. We'll see you there.